Hey my everythings, Grand Rising. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning and you've been rocking with me since I started, then how you doing? I do my readings based on the time that has been offered to me so that I'm able to share the reading with you. Today's reading is for a Taurus. The overall emotions that are associated with the reading we pulled two emotions today. So shy and loving. Taurus, those are the overall emotions that are associated with the reading. The reading will be about relationships. And the phrase that we got was, I was hypnotized. So maybe someone was hypnotized with you, Taurus, or maybe you're the one that feels like you are hypnotized by someone else when it comes to relationships. Seeing Prince Charming, I'm seeing the ocean, and I'm also seeing men. So the one phrase that I can think of is, you know how they say a bunch of fish in the sea? And so when I see the word the ocean, I think of, and then I see men, it's like you could have all of the fish in the sea and you got Prince Charming. So Taurus, if you are this Prince Charming to someone, then wow. And if someone is a Prince Charming to you, or Princess, Charming to you, then I'm happy for you. So let's get into the read. So this is the overall energy for the read. It's death reversed, and some people read it all types of ways. I read death reversed as life, and considering that we're talking about relationships and the overall feeling is like loving, it is saying to me like the immortality of the sea of love and relationships, and that it's never ending. Because as soon as I saw this card in the energy position for the overall cycle of the read for time, it came for the 10 of Cups. And then when I meditate about it, I just kept seeing that infinity symbol. Like life is what is moving through time for you to experience love, if that makes sense. I hope that it makes sense to you, Taurus. Yeah, I hope that it makes sense to you. I'm seeing it as the force of love is unchanging. The experience of love is unchanging. The one word that we associate with these many multitude of experiences when it comes to love, they don't change. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't boast, and so on and so forth, right? That perspective doesn't need to be restored or renewed or refreshed because it's constant. So because that understanding of what love is, what it feels like when you experience it with other people that you're in relationships with, it has like its own immortality amongst the elements of the universe. And even as the awareness or the knowledge of that may seem so deep, it's not so far out that you can't grasp the concept of why it is real to you. So let's get into the read. The first card that we pulled is the Ace of Swords. I'm seeing that as a representation of confidence in your position. Very confident in your position when it comes to your relationship or your relationships with others, or you may have been confident in pursuing someone, or someone was confident in pursuing you, even though your connection has been a mystery to you. Like, there are so many different synchronicities and things that may stand out to you about this person or these people, or they may see that in you, and you're just like, it's love, so some things I don't need to know. What I do need to know is how it's making me feel, and it's constantly affirmed. Like, the love that I'm feeling right now is unchanged. It's unchanged, unchallenged, and I can, with the next card, being a magician, it's something that you've mastered. You've mastered the ability to love others and to invoke a feeling of being loved to others. And you know, the magician has this infinity symbol above his head. And it's just like an awareness. I'm seeing an awareness that no matter what trials or challenges you may have experienced in the past, whether if you got your heart broken or anything like that, you've mastered your way of healing so that there's not trauma bonding or anything like that. And I'm getting the word fresh and not annoying. Like, maybe you may have gotten irritated in the past by certain relationships and you were disappointed in the past. Because another thing that I was hearing when I was doing the reading was, I saw that symbol, and then I also saw faithfulness. And then I thought about what faithfulness means, more so in the regard to like religious and spiritual beliefs. And then that's what it is. It is belief. So because you believe in love, because you believe in this person by the way of thoughts and words, that is what you are able to achieve and experience within your reality. We are our eyes from within the mind, first projector. And if you are the source of what you're experiencing in your reality, as time is moving through you and the intelligence of your resources are creating the DNA that builds up your body and gives you the strength to survive and to have these experiences, and you speak truth to the soul by saying, I love this person, or I can tell that this person loves me, then you're affirming and confirming that that experience becomes eternal. It has its own sense of immortality. And I'm seeing that that's an ancient knowledge. And the challenge is being amongst other people with this Knight of Rods energy that may try to insult your intelligence, trying to project onto you that you're simping, or like, right. That's what I'm seeing. And yeah, we can hear it in the music all the time where like people are like, you simping, or you getting played, and and then the older generations are like, where are the foundational values of marriage and fidelity, and you know, and I see that has been a result of the reverse Ace of Cups, like a lack of emotional connection because of being overwhelmed with disappointment in relationships and not knowing if people are being genuine with you, and then also assuming that they're not being genuine with you because of how attractive they are. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. The word literally says cute, right? And then the song that came to mind was Holy Grail. Like, your heart is the Holy Grail. You are the Holy Grail if you're being graceful with yourself and you're being graceful with others. And that grace starts in the mind. I only think that it's achieved by, that kind of thing is only achieved by the experiences that you have. Because if you're raised around, or you're programmed into the reality to being influenced by other people that have been overwhelmed with infidelity or distrust or not knowing if the relationship is genuine, then you could have adopted those same kind of thoughts, though you realized that it's always your love to give. I love how the sun is just like, can you see it? It's like there's a window on my door, though there's not a window on my door. It's a window. Oh, it's a window from the sun. You could, oh yeah, you can. I'm not. I ain't saying nothing bad about it. I'm just telling you I noticed. Okay, I'm a focus. So what I wanted to share is the challenge that came from this reverse Ace of Cups, right? It was probably a woman, a Queen of Swords, paired with Justice, right? So someone that may have broken your heart, or you broke someone else's heart, either way, that experience was a form of justice. Like, you were the one within your bloodline that was meant to go through that experience. However, not for the worse, right? For the better, especially if you grew into this 10 of Cups energy and perception, where you did not need trauma bonding and terrible karmic behavior to be your pathway. You chose to still believe in love because you understood that it was something universal. It's solely based on your chakras and your thoughts, and having the power and the energy to project that into your reality and to keep it. I'm seeing that is why you're in this Empress energy with the Chariot, knowing that you're the leader in this, and you have the awareness, you have the knowledge, you have the love, and you're not getting neglected because you're investing. You're investing yourself in your own beliefs. And this other person is feeling it. So this Empress could be feeling it, or you could be the Empress or Emperor, Taurus, that is feeling that balance of, you know that Barney song, I love you, you love me? That's what I'm thinking of. Like, it's a balance of this what is that called? This infinity loop, the mastery of the infinite love that you both have for each other, that time cannot erase. And that's your Judgment. And that's the last card that we have for this read. The Judgment is if my heart is whole and I go like this and I give half of my heart to you, and then you don't give me half of your heart, then who broke my heart? I broke my own heart, right? So if my heart is whole, I realize my heart is whole, and you realize that your heart is whole, then all that we're doing for each other is adding the amazingness to glorify each other's hearts. And I'm not asking you to break half of your heart and give it to me, because I know that I have a whole heart. And you're not asking me to break half of my heart and give it to you, because your heart is whole. And so we're just pushing each other's ability and creativity to continue keeping the foundational values of what love is going in each other's hearts, like keeping it circulating, keeping it pumping and jumping, and reminding it that it is whole. Mine is whole, and so is yours. And this is the sacred heart. This is what makes our heart sacred, is knowing that it's whole, knowing that it has the ability to give and share love, and you don't have to give any part of yourself away. Someone who really, really loves you and cherishes you would not ask you to give half of your heart away to them, because they know that that would be you breaking your own heart. So Taurus, I'm seeing that your judgment is heartfelt. It has a philosophy to it. It's beautiful, and it's an organic perspective. I can see why in any relationship this person would be shy around you, or why you would be shy around this person, because it's intense. That's an intense experience, and I can definitely also see why you would think that you're hypnotized, or that you might have been hypnotized in the past when you were thinking the same way that everyone else was thinking, that something was wrong with you for loving the way that you do. So I hope that you receive this message well. I'm sending you love and light your way, and I would say I'm sending you healing energy, though it seems like you're already healed, Taurus. So just sending this loving energy from one whole heart to the next. I hope you all have a great, amazing, productive, and fun-filled day. And thank you for joining me. Okay, bye. Hold on. I know that you did not think that I was about to do this whole broadcast or reading without showcasing my piece. So I customize pieces like this. And if you would like to get more information on that, feel free to leave a message in the comments. There is a deposit that is requested for any piece like this. They do take time to make and materials. So if anyone is interested, feel free to leave a comment, and you can reach out to me directly, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Other than that, thank you all for joining me today, and you have a great day.